Welcome to Anime Unraveled. I'm Rex Paget.
I'm Daniel Peppers.
And I'm Tristan Morrill.
Fellas.
Fellas.
We're back in the studio.
Yeah.
Back in the saddle.
I made
again.
it back into my home. Thank God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did it. You did it.
You did. Hey, Autumn,
did.
Autumn let you come home.
Yeah. We had to
Good
fight a
stuff.
mob of enemies to get here, but we did it.
Like John Wick, which
Like
we
John-
also watched
like John Wick.
after the episode that you guys will actually see. Yeah.
Yeah. We watched John Wick.
Last week.
Yeah.
We watched. They watched 1, 2, and 3.
No, we were
did
just
not
watching 3.
Did you guys not watch 4?
No, because
It was 3 a.m.
That's true.
Yeah.
I figured you might have watched it the next day.
Yeah, because we were like, oh,
Nah,
we're so
man.
tired. And then, like, you
next
were like,
day we were like, we got stuff to do.
we got stuff to do. Yeah, and then you were like, I'm gonna leave.
It's
to go
3 a.m. I
It's-
need to go home.
Well, no, at first you were like, I'm only gonna sit here for 20 minutes.
and
you
then we
know?
watched all of John Wick 3.
Yeah, then you're
Well,
like-
the second half.
Yeah, it was so
Well,
good.
we said we'd start from the beginning.
And you didn't want to.
I couldn't start from.
I'm
I
glad you-
wouldn't have gotten home until like 4:30 in the morning.
I'm glad you didn't because as hard as I was sleeping on the air mattress, I probably would have slept much longer.
Fair. Yeah, because I think that was like that weekend just fucked me up.
Yeah,
That
whole weekend.
Yes, because like I went to bed super late Friday,
Yeah,
super late Saturday,
yeah.
and then Sunday I'm sitting there and I'm like I slept until like 2 in the afternoon Sunday, and I woke up and I'm like, fuck.
Oh no, Sunday we were up early.
Yeah.
What'd you guys?
But
do
that's-
Sunday?
That's because the sun woke me up.
That's just because I wake up.
I don't wake
I
up.
hate sleeping. Can we talk about this?
Oh, dude,
I
no.
absolutely hate sleeping so much.
So I'm opposite.
I
problem.
don't sleep much is the issue.
I love sleep.
Dude, like, do you ever, like, when you go to sleep, get sad because you feel like you're gonna miss something?
You're gonna
No.
waste time.
Yeah, I'm wasting time. I fucking hate it, dude.
I always feel that way, but recently I've only been getting like maybe 3 hours of sleep a night because between getting Autumn up for work and stuff like that, I just haven't been able to sleep.
Right.
So that's been causing problems.
I
So you've been
understand.
sleeping later?
No, it's just
He takes
am
naps.
I'm not functioning. Like I feel like
You've hit the limit. You're like,
yeah,
I can't
I hit the
function.
limit. 3 hours of sleep a night is not good.
Hey,
Like
you,
5?
you know who
steady.
does that every night though, and then still goes to work and works 16 hours straight?
Don't tell me, Matthew.
Sarah.
Oh.
No.
Almost every day, because she doesn't get home most nights until like 10,
Yeah.
and then she's got to shower and do everything. Probably goes to bed. Most of the time she tries to go to sleep by like 11. She's usually texting me. It's like midnight. She
Crazy.
finally stopped to text me because she's finally given in.
Yeah.
Wakes up at 3 a.m. to go to work, and works another 16 or 17 hours.
That's crazy. I'm with you though. I think for me, like where I feel like I wake up rested 5 hours.
5 hours.
5 hours is such a solid amount of sleep. If it's more than that, one, it never is more than that. But two, I get so mad.
Yeah, you get mad and also like I
Couldn't be
get
me.
I get more tired.
I would rather
Yeah.
be asleep.
Yeah, like if I sleep more than that, like I can sleep 6 hours and feel okay. But if I sleep more than that,
Yeah.
I wake up feeling more tired than if I didn't. Sleep.
And I also feel like I'm behind.
yeah,
Even if I have
100%.
nothing going on, I just feel like I'm behind.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is like you guys have literally called me when my alarm, like I slept through alarms.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, bud. Well, he's called me, and it's been like, hey, bud. I'm like, huh? Hey, what's up? Hey, it's like 10:50. I hadn't heard from you, making sure you're alive. And I look at my phone and I go, nope, I was asleep.
That just makes me think of work when the one time I probably overslept and got a call from a supervisor. They're like, well, how close are you? I was like, I'll be there in 20.
That's what I tell them. If I overshoot my alarms, I'm like, and I try not to let it happen ever, but it happens about once or twice a year. I pass out
It's over with.
and I won't wake up to my alarms, and I wake up and first thing I do, I call the building. Hey, I'm coming in. I slept through my alarms. 28 minutes.
Yeah.
Gives me 3 minutes to get ready, get the dogs in their crates, out the door. 25 minutes to work.
Yeah. Gone. Yeah. I don't know. I was wondering, but I knew you. I knew you like to sleep.
I do like sleep.
yeah, and
but I
Autumn
just-
likes to sleep.
Yeah, I just hate it. I hate it so much.
I-
I actively don't like it.
If I'm like actually in a deep sleep and having the good old simulation dream, I'm
yeah.
okay with it. But again, if I wake up and I've wasted like hours that I could have been doing something else,
Yeah.
whether it be reading manga or working on a thumbnail or something,
Yeah.
I'm just like, what have I done?
Yeah, and also I feel like there's a you start behind on the day, so then it's harder to do stuff because you're like, I've already fucked.
You're like,
fucked it. I
can't do all the things now. So then you have to start choosing. You're like, what things are not going to get done?
Or I do it even worse. Like if those days happen where like I, catch up on sleep things. It's one of those things of like, well, I've just decided this day is I'm gonna watch a bunch of shit. Like I'm not doing nothing. Like I just make that decision.
You're like,
I've already fucked it.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna fuck it, I'm gonna fuck it all the way.
I have done
Understandable.
that. Yeah.
I mean, like the other day, similar thing happened. I say the other day. Well, it was a couple weeks ago. Sarah and I had plans, and I woke up early, got some stuff done, and then I made the mistake of laying back down.
What do you consider early?
I was up at like 7.
Okay.
That's early.
That's early.
That's early for me.
That's early.
That's
So
early
I
enough.
woke up, let the dogs out, did stuff, and was like, all right, I'm gonna, take a shower, get ready, and whatever. And then I laid down, and I woke up again at 11:50, and I was like,
That's when you fucked it.
yeah, because I called her. I ended up doing all the stuff I needed to. It was like 12:30, and I call her, and she had fallen back asleep too. So then, there was just a whole series of events that led to us postponing plans until the following day.
I feel like if I woke up at 1 p.m. one day, I would go to the hospital because something is wrong.
I'm better. I'm actually a night owl.
Yeah.
So I'm more inclined to stay up all night and sleep during the day.
No, I hate sleeping during the day.
Did you know? Funny that you bring that up. I have done research about this.
It's genetics.
It is 100% genetics.
I'm genetically, I don't like getting up
It is
during the day.
like if you go far, far back, right? Allegedly, I read this article, so
Yeah.
it's got to be true. It's on the internet. It has to be true. If you go back to your ancestors and stuff, the people that consider themselves night people, usually their relatives, like during the time where people had to keep watch, they come from that line of like people keeping watch.
The overnight.
Yeah.
The overnight crew.
I've literally
the
heard
graveyard
recently
shift.
people were making the argument. They're like, well, what if we just have like half the people only work during night, and that's just like you're decided at birth you're a night person. And I was like,
What if you're not?
The thing is, like, it's not going to keep everything open for the night people because even now there are jobs that do that,
Graveyard
and it's to
shifts.
restock and stuff.
Yeah.
Like having a full like half of your civilization dependent on night is not a good idea.
No. But I wonder if they're trying to say that
To
keep everything 24, like just keep stuff fucking open.
Base maybe that, and it would limit traffic depending on how
like,
they did it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can we take a minute?
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
No, but the people that should be working at night? Road crews.
Hey, man, let me tell you, especially if you're in Atlanta and you have decided to work on the road at 4 p.m. on a fucking Friday. You're the problem.
100%.
Every accident that happens is your fault.
You have to think about it though. If like half the people that were in rush hour traffic weren't there anymore because they were working night shifts, then road work during that time of day wouldn't be so bad.
Still garbage. I say road work only at night.
Yeah,
I say
It's a blanket statement.
they have so many and the main reason why they can't is like noise ordinance.
Yeah, noise
and stuff.
ordinance.
But like, I think what was I was delivering the other day, and I'm sitting there and I'm trying to drive down the highway.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we're shutting down one whole side. We're shutting down all of this road to pave. And I said, if you guys shut this road down to pave, and it is shut down from between the hours of like 9 and 7, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Mad.
Shut it down after like after 7.
Yeah. I agree.
I got deliveries over there.
I got stuff to do.
I got stuff to do. Yeah.
Yeah, and because we've all ran into the issue where they're like, we're also road working this entire neighborhood.
Yeah. I
You're
literally.
fucked. You're not getting your shit.
Oh no. See, I was still in training when that happened to me. At
you
one
were
point.
trying.
I literally put all the packages on my back and walked the whole neighborhood.
Nope. I look at it and go,
And this, my friends, is why he has been on injury for 9 months.
Yeah.
You put your body through too much. Listen,
that is the pot calling the kettle black, right?
If I've
I
ever
knew when
heard
it came
it.
out of my mouth.
That was the pot.
I mean, you were pushing your body to the limit as well, but to the limit to where
This man would go in and be like, yeah, I think I'm going to try and get off early today. Hey, Pet, we need you to go run your whole route. Then take over this other person's route and finish that all after you've worked preload.
Yeah.
Also, make sure you do the sweeps on your way back to the building.
Because I knew I was going to make
And
it
he
back.
still got it done in like 10 hours.
Yeah, I don't recommend that.
Yeah, never.
You can't say anything to him about that.
I know when it came out of my mouth, I know it was wrong.
Mr. I'm going to pull into this driveway. I only got 4 days left.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they didn't have a turnaround. The other driveway's right across the street. I'm just going to throw it in reverse.
Be good. We'll be good.
6 lanes of traffic.
Straight back. I gotta
Straight back. Over the median.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
It don't matter. You're not going back.
Never.
Getting into some anime, maybe.
Ooh.
What have you guys been watching?
Oh God. Let's see. I watched what's that one? I got an overpowered skill.
Yeah,
enemy.
it's shorted to like iLev or iLeave.
Yeah. So the I got an overpowered skill in another world, and it made me broken in this one too, or so.
As well.
It's a weird. I mean,
It's a very long.
it's a light
title,
novel title.
in which it's okay, but I have my oh God,
Good
bud.
Lord, what happened
Bless
there?
you.
That
Don't
was
know what
aggressive.
happened.
That was very aggressive.
Like it's an okay anime. I just have issues with how it doesn't have depth.
No.
It is like literally the
I mean,
most shallow anime in existence.
that first episode has you could be like, man, there's gonna be some deepness to this story, and then he gets hot, and then it's just like, oh my God,
Yeah,
he's so
literally-
dreamy, and then it's like, well, there goes that story.
Yeah, literally any scene of him walking in public, there's just multiple people being like, "Oh, he's so hot." I'm
Is
like,
he a model?
why?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it.
I never see people in public, and I'm like, "Oh, look at you." No, never.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You've seen Peppers walk in public, and you don't go, oh, look at you.
Hey. All I'm saying is, most of the time when I go out in public, I get complimented on the T-shirt I'm wearing.
Yeah, but a lot of
Is
times
it a JoJo shirt?
It's a JoJo shirt or the
Marin shirt.
Yeah, the Marin shirt. Let's sew this shirt.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
like, what was
I
wrong
love
with
this
these
shirt.
people? That's the best one.
Yeah.
I love the Pirate Hunter.
Let's see. I read.
Oh, did you?
Ocean Akoi,
Oh,
Volume 2.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah. Ocean Akoi continues to be fucking baller.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm up to date with the anime, and
I am not.
Yeah.
dear God, it's good.
I'm actually excited to watch the anime whenever I find time to watch anime because
Yeah.
reading a lot.
Yeah.
Well, that and all the other things.
Yeah.
You know, work,
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I've just basically been like, I get off if I don't play Diablo 4, which we'll have to talk about that.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, this is also just gonna be a Diablo 4 episode. I'm pretty sure.
No. We got other things to talk about.
We've got but we haven't. They last time they saw us, they didn't know.
we
Yeah.
hadn't dove into hell yet.
Yeah, that we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
diving into hell.
It was BD. Now
Yeah.
it's AD.
It's
Yeah,
80.
Now it's now
After
it's
Diablo.
now it's DD. It's during Diablo.
Yeah.
Because we're still in we're still in there.
Yeah.
But
But no, Ocean Akoi, man, I think what they're trying to do for it to be an idle, somewhat anime, right? I
Yeah.
think they're doing some really interesting fucking storytelling with that. And especially, it's kind of an isekai at the same. It's like genres that I should have no interest in, but the storytelling and like the structure
Yeah.
of it all makes it so intriguing.
I was about to say there's a lot of stuff about it that I would think I would never touch this, but literally the way they've done it is one of the best stories
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch it. I did see Reincarnated as a Slime. The movie is on Crunchyroll now.
Oh dang!
So I watched that last night.
So you've been making the right decisions.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you liked it?
It was actually, they did a really good job with it, I think. I was a little bit concerned just because we all know how some anime movies can go.
Oh yeah, a lot of them can end up being complete trash.
Yeah. So I was a little bit worried, but it was pretty all right. I mean, it stuck to everything. It happens after he becomes a true demon lord and everything. So it's like
Nice.
after the most recent season. Then, Overleveled. That one was, I don't know. I have pros and cons with that one.
That one, it's a fun show.
Like that first episode looks fucking phenomenal.
I mean, even some stuff with that.
But I mean, after that,
My issue with it is as far as character design, it looks great. Like the characters, 100% great animation.
But in any kind
But-
of mob scene.
Yeah, any kind of action scene. Like they don't know how to animate actions because he'll go to like do some kind of fancy dodge or something and they will animate it in the worst way to where you can't even understand what happened.
I don't know. There was the superhero landing and like the.
Okay, yeah, that one they did well, but a lot
The
of
only
them,
reason they did that
hard
well is because
misses.
he dropped 4 stories to the ground level.
yeah.
I've never seen it.
You
Well,
won't.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think you'd enjoy it.
I like how you've just decided.
It's not for you.
It's not for me.
But,
and it's okay.
I gotta ask, boys, you ever just need some action anime? Like you need to see some fight scenes like nothing else?
Need it?
Yes, need. You're just like, oh my
I
god.
need it.
I need it. It's like kind of like how you feel going into a John Wick film. You're like, I need this.
I need the John Wick. Yes. I don't know. I just feel like there's so many options for action stuff that I
There-
never feel like I'm running low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never feel like I'm running low, but there's sometimes I'm like, hey, I haven't watched one in a while.
Well, that's true. That's true.
And
I get
which,
that.
That's why I ran into recently.
Oh,
yeah?
boy.
Yeah, I was like, dear God, I need something. And the thing is, I was like, what do I watch though? There's so many choices.
There's so many choices.
So, I turned to Bleach.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, I'll just watch an episode until I think of something better to watch. And one
Never-
episode was all it took because, dear God, I ended up watching the whole series in like one night.
You know what's funny
Hold on,
about this?
hold on.
Not the whole series, just the
let's pause
most
this for a
recent
second.
season.
Um,
If I somehow watch the whole series, that's fucked
he
up.
told me that he watched all of Bleach in one sitting. So I'm sitting here like I'm trying to math. And I'm
I
like,
got a hyperbolic time chamber in my basement.
I'm
It
like
doesn't
sitting there
exist.
and I'm thinking and I'm like, hang on a second. Is he just making one sitting, like he just decided to start this anime and he didn't really stop to do much else? So then I asked, I was like, you watched all of Bleach? And he goes, no.
Just
all of
see.
1,000-Year Blood War.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was like,
Yeah, only 13 episodes or 12.
You know what's funny about this, Tristan? When he told me that he watched this, I was like, dude, because we were like, oh, let's talk about it and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to remember and stuff. He's like, it came out this season. I was like, Rex,
no, I thought it came out last season.
No,
but
it
no,
didn't.
it was 2 seasons ago.
it was in October.
Yeah.
yeah,
I said, me and Tristan, as true Bleach fans,
are waiting. on it.
fucking watched it
as it was coming out.
as it was coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Hey,
Well, I had.
the second part, July, 1 month, boys, 1
Oh,
month.
I know. One
well,
month away.
actually, by the time this episode releases, it'll be like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
But
I can't wait.
I don't know. I had hesitation to watch it because the first episode of it was good. No lie.
Yeah, we watched it together.
Yeah, we watched it together. I was like, it was a good like re-intro,
Mm-hmm.
but I was scared it was gonna do the same thing that D. Gray Man did when it came back, which was not great.
Well, okay, so there is a weird episode in the middle.
No, I feel like after you get past like episode 2,
No,
it is
there
streamlined.
there is an episode in the middle that for whatever reason, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I've been trying to figure it out. They do a full recap of like the previous like 6 episodes.
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't
Yes.
see this.
It was like episode, yeah, it's like, yeah.
It's not a
It's like
recap
6.5.
episode.
Oh, I didn't watch that. 6.5 didn't exist for me.
No. It wasn't called 6.5.
No.
But it's like a recap episode in the sense of I do feel like you know how sometimes
It went over everything that happened up until they got to the Soul King Palace.
like sometimes in Bleach has been really bad about this and that,
I didn't
and
watch that
kinda,
episode, apparently.
So you
Really?
probably saw that it started with like the beginning.
Did you
and
skip?
were-
I did
Nah.
see that there was one episode that the first 5 minutes was a recap, but after that it was all new
Yeah,
shit.
that's what
Yeah,
what
they
I
used to do
remember.
that every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I'm not-
it was longer than
That-
5 minutes because I distinctly remember.
That's what I was gonna say. Is Bleach has always been bad about
Yeah.
it, and that era of anime. There is an episode in the middle of that season where a good 5 to 7 minutes is not new.
Yeah,
shit.
it's just recap.
And let me tell you, when you're watching it week to week, and
That's
you
a
get
bummer.
13 fucking minutes, 10 minutes
See, that's
of
what-
new shit, it pisses you off.
That's
makes
the
you
other
mad.
reason I did not watch it until it was all out. But
It
Boy,
pisses
it
you the
pissed me
fuck off, man.
Like I can go ahead and tell you that the first episode of part 2 is going to be a recap
100%.
episode.
oh,
100%.
I
It's
bet.
going to be an episode 0 is going to be what it is.
They might
part
do
2.
it because they've been doing that, like with Mobile Suit and stuff. They might release an episode prologue or 0
Yeah.
that you can kind of. That way, it doesn't take away.
I've been
from the
staying
episode
caught up
count.
with that though.
I have not.
I'm
Mercury, I
2
have them.
episodes behind, I think.
I'm ready to watch episode 20 when I get home.
Oh, you're close to the end. 24, I think they're gonna run to.
I think they'll run more.
No, I'm saying this season. I'm talking about this season.
It's going to be exactly like I said. She's going to lose her Gundam.
Yeah.
And then at the end of this season, she's going to be reunited with her Gundam in an even more powerful form.
Right.
And
Super
then,
Saiyan form.
Yeah, essentially. And then next season, for the next 24 episodes after that, it's going to be, just fighting. Probably.
So you think it's going to be 48 episodes
100%.
series?
I don't think I don't think in recent memory there's been a Gundam series that hasn't done something like
There have been, but it's like few and far between.
I mean, typically
any of their like main series have been running at least 48.
Yeah, and it's because they usually do like the first half of a season is like the first iteration of the core Gundams for that series. Like even if you look at Iron-Blooded Orphans, Mobile Suit Gundam 00,
Gundam Wing.
They all like
Zoids.
They have
That's not the same.
Yeah, Zoids.
Same. It's the same.
Also, apparently that was like the second season, the one that you love so much, New Century.
Yeah, but it's kind of like Gundam in the sense of you don't have to watch the other season.
Well, yeah, because they're completely different
Exactly.
stories.
I care about Bit Cloud.
Well, yeah, but the other one was on
and
Toonami.
Liger Zero.
But
all the Ligers.
while we're still talking about Bleach a little, you
Yeah.
never really watched the original anime,
Nope.
did you?
I read
I
it.
feel like you missed out a little
Why?
You
because the fucking nostalgia, because they brought back the music from season 1. Also, like, because all of the characters and like
and then after Aizen killed Ichigo's theme song,
it came back.
Ah, he lives.
Yeah.
I don't know any of that.
Like literally, I think one of the songs is "Nothing Can Be Explained."
Yeah.
When that shit started playing, I was like, "Oh my god, my soul!"
I don't know. I
feel it in my
I don't know
bones.
why they brought it back, but I was like, this makes me happy.
What do you mean? I know exactly why they brought it back.
Well, I mean, like they could have gone in with new music.
Nah, it made sense for them to bring it back
But it made me
because,
happy.
like, literally, they were closing up basically a storyline that was from the very beginning. So
Right.
why would they not?
Yeah.
It made sense.
Explaining why Ichigo did all
is the
that.
way he is.
Yep.
I will
And-
say.
The tribrid.
Yeah, which is why that song no longer played after he actually figured it out.
Yeah, I will say, because I only had read the manga before I watched the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yeah.
But I think. Okay, or let me ask you a question, because you are the Bleach aficionados. Do you think that someone could hop in?
No.
They pitched it, though. You know, when they were, like, promoting Bleach, they were kind of pitching it as, like, another thing, because it's been so long.
I don't think you can hop in. Like, you just want to have the. It's kind of like One Piece because you got the build up.
I could think of a few spots you could hop in.
So, like, when you say hop in, do you mean like in the overall the overall story of Bleach?
I think when I say hop in, I think that I mean I know.
Like
what I
you
mean.
just you gotta like say we just put all the episodes on that wall and you throw a dart and that's where you start.
Yeah, but there's certain sections where if you don't really care, because there are some people that like they don't need to know every bit of information.
Yeah.
But where it's not confusing enough.
There is some stuff you can skip.
Yeah.
I can give you that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you can truly grasp a lot of it if you don't get.
Do you think you could still have a good time though? That's the
Yes,
thing.
I feel like
I
you
do.
can,
And Bleach is one of those that I think you could just
especially
start
with this new season.
anywhere and
Exactly.
have a good time, but like you'd be like, huh? I wonder why everyone calls him Substitute.
Yeah, and you could go back, but what I'm saying is, I think the 1,000-Year Blood War did it right. Where now, if you don't care about being a little confused about stuff, I think that since it's been so long, they really set up this season to kind of be
a standalone.
be a jumping off point.
It could be, yeah, but you do miss out on a lot of the build up.
The
You
world
do.
building and
Like
stuff.
That too.
you
But if
miss
you don't
out
care
on
about the world
Ichigo
building.
learning how to actually summon the mask and becoming a visor,
Yeah.
you miss out on.
But like Rex said, if you're just there for the action,
Yeah, I was about to
you'll
say
have
if you
a
just
great
want to
fucking
see
time.
if you just want to see old man Yama throw it the fuck down.
That is one of
That-
the best fucking episodes.
that literally
Burn. It's called Burn.
Yeah,
and
literally
it's
the moment
fucking
that it
episode.
hit the screen, I was like, "Fuck my
Oh,
life!"
yeah,
Like,
when
I've been
when
missing
you
this.
hear old man Yama go, Bankai.
also, dude, Byakuya getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
get chill.
I love the fact that when they knew the war was coming, all of a sudden they like introduced this new character that was like explaining things. I was like, this motherfucker's not gonna make it, is he?
he is a red shirt if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, like, boy.
Boy, what a mistake.
But
Yeah.
also the fact they're actually killing off some of the captains.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Well, they kind of had to.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
that's where the story goes.
I know.
But yeah, I think.
But there's some series that wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
No, but like without Kenpachi murdering Unohana, Kenpachi would not have
Can't
been.
have
I know.
the rest of it.
Just wait till you see his Bankai.
Oh, I
it's
know.
gonna be
Also,
killer.
okay, I
gonna be
might
so
be
good.
misremembering, but
Sure.
Unohana, like, her Bankai was different previously, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because it was a giant well thing that she could, like, heal people with.
So that was a weaker version of her. No, that wasn't even her Bankai. That was her Shikai.
Was it? That makes...
That was her Shikai.
Yeah,
I
it
could have
was.
sworn that was her Bankai.
No, that was her Shikai.
I don't believe so. It's been since
It's
like
been
October.
a long time, yeah.
No. It was her Bankai, but her Bankai it has 2 different forms.
Okay.
Does it have two different-
I
Yes.
could have sworn also, I'm not sure if that was during one of the, like the Bount arc or something like that. I think it was during the Bount arc that she used her Bankai to heal people.
Yes. So
Well,
So
also
it might have been fake.
Yeah, that's
Fake
not canon.
news.
That's not canon.
Yeah.
That's not canon.
So maybe that's what it is.
no, because she does use the whale thing in the manga as well.
Oh, okay. Does she?
It's been so long.
It has been a
It's been
while.
so fucking long. I
But
can't definitively
I'm pretty
say
sure.
one way or
I'm
another.
like.
But yeah, the moment that she
90%
used her
sure.
Bankai, I was like, that's not what I remember. But I was like, this is so much better.
I
Because
lo-
I was waiting for her to
yeah.
pull out of the whale. I was going to be like, what are you going to do with that?
I love that. I love the Kenpachi stuff, but there is nothing that beats Yamato. When he,
Yamato?
Yeah, Yamato.
When
Old
he
man
suck-
Yama.
When he's sucking out, because all the other captains are like, "Oh shit,
Yeah, like-
it's on."
Yeah,
Literally-
they all
on,
they all
boys.
look and they go, "I've never felt him this angry."
Literally, they're like, my skin's cracking. This
Yep.
ain't good.
This ain't good. And
And
when
it
he
sucks
steps,
all- it
dude, he
destroys-
fucking steps and it just melts and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
Fuck that
also
episode.
that animation is like God. Dude.
What I'm
the
saying is-
animation, the sound design, everything is on point.
what I just talked about, where if people could hop in and have a good, I'll show them that episode. They don't give a fuck about Bleach.
Yeah, you
it's
don't
still
give a fuck.
great time.
Well, the thing is, you can. That is one of the few episodes I feel like you could hop in having never watched Bleach,
Yeah.
and you're getting like a bunch of older information anyways, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then the fucking twist at the end
Oh.
where he didn't kill the actual guy and then he gets fucking
Yeah,
sliced
Yuha.
down.
Dude, it was.
It's a that to me is if you're talking
It's peak.
It's peak.
It's
It's if you're talking action shonen, there is not an episode in my recent memory
It's as good.
that has
Like
kept up to
honestly,
that pace.
watching that also, the fact that there's actually choreography for the fights, I was
Yeah.
like, this is what Demon Slayer doesn't do right.
Yeah, it kind
Like,
of
it-
One of my things with that is
So good.
You know how his Bankai he has. So basically, Old Man Yama's Bankai. That's the way that Unohana has. You know the blood lake and then the giant whale.
Yeah.
Because Old Man Yama's Bankai also has several different abilities because he can summon the dead of everyone that he's ever.
Oh
burned.
yeah,
Right.
east, west, north,
Yeah.
south.
The
Yeah.
cardinal direction.
when he starts listing
Dude.
off the directions, you're like,
I was just like,
it's fucking on.
oh damn! Like literally,
When he takes all of the flames that have ever been produced by Ryujin Jaka and condenses it into the sword in just one touch,
yeah,
is
destroys.
like a nuke.
Oh,
Ugh.
But also, when Ichigo is finally like breaking out of the prison,
Boy, he was pissed.
dude, he like goes
not
up.
happy.
He immediately goes to Byakuya, and he like Byakuya actually like humbly asked for help.
Yeah, Byakuya's
I was just like,
please.
oh my god, and he's like, he doesn't even say a word. I was like, this is perfect.
Yep.
Like
Ichigo just
I've never been so hyped.
yeah. And then it ends on such a hype moment
It does.
too. So that's why we were so hyped back
Yeah,
in the day.
I see.
right?
But
And
the thing is, I couldn't, dude. I just couldn't do it.
why?
And then he goes to fight Yuahawk, and they break his Bankai, and the brokenheartedness
Yeah.
in Ichigo's face.
Here's the thing now, though.
Yeah.
In a month when it starts
Oh, I'm
again,
gonna start. There's no. The thing is, I'm gonna start.
You're already in now?
I'm gonna be pissed off though when I start because
Yeah.
you know it's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is what happened last season.
Oh, yeah, every week, boy. Welcome to our hell.
Yeah. How many
That-
parts
see,
of
that-
it? They said it was going to be 3 cores, right?
Yep.
Oh, son
Okay.
of a bitch.
So then
It's going to be 12 again
we won't get Horn of Salvation.
in this 12?
We won't get True Bankai.
No. We'll get that last.
Yeah, we'll get Ichigo versus the Stern Ritter.
Yeah.
That'll
we'll
be
get that.
really fucking cool.
I
though.
think there's some hype moments coming up.
I mean, they're
there's a lot,
already,
but
dude. That
also-
whole season was.
Yeah. But
They've also outright said like that I think there's going to be that they have decided that there's going to be more to do with Grimjow
Like that was in the book.
that wasn't in the book.
Well, they already said that Tito Kubo.
Tite Kubo.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Tite
Yeah,
Kubo.
that's what I mean is because he says
was
that,
brought in to
Yeah, to add
expand
more,
on
yeah.
stuff.
so I think because he has said that he is going to expand on stuff that he wishes that he could have expanded on in the
Correct.
manga, but he
Correct.
was rushed
Yeah.
due to scheduling and
Shonen
stuff.
Jump's
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I think is going to happen is I think that they're going to expand on Grimjow again. I would love to see more of Nell, just because I love Nell.
Yeah.
You would make sense. Makes sense. You like her transformed?
No, she's just badass.
Eh.
She is. Yeah.
Her transformed adult form when she is going all out.
I feel
she's
like
cool.
her and Yui are on the same level.
Yeah, I give you that.
So I understand. It's on brand.
Yeah,
for
it
you.
makes sense for you to like her.
Yeah. Do you also like in Zelda the little fairy that follows you
Navi,
around?
yeah, it's his favorite
I
character.
fucking hate that goddamn fairy. I'm sitting there and I'm like, shut the fuck. No. So, because like when Nell is going all out, she's kind of broken.
Sure.
I mean, she still gets stomped though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like that, she doesn't have access to her full powers even when she's going all out back in Hueco Mundo.
Here's what's exciting though. We get to relive all of Ichigo's friends getting pushed to the side this entire season.
Oh yeah,
100%.
dude.
Yay!
100%. But also, like, Ichigo is going to be even more broken. This whole
Ichigo's
season.
about to get fucking broken. dude.
Oh yeah, I figured.
So the reason
I did hate one part when
Okay.
Squad Zero came down.
Okay.
Which it was cool that they finally explained how the barrier wall worked and all that. I was like, okay, so you're building on your original story. Great.
Yeah.
But it did the same thing as like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, where it's like, oh, you thought there was a power ceiling. Here's the new one.
Yeah, they
and
do
then
have
it's
that
like,
shonen moment.
And then it was like immediately, of course, Ichigo's like, oh, I'm at this power ceiling.
Yeah, it does have.
It
a
does
shonen
do
moment.
it immediately.
It's a shonen
And
moment.
For some reason, obviously, Renji
Yeah.
is at the same level. I'm like, but why?
Well,
Because
technically
he's
you
his
learn-
Vegeta.
Not only that, but you also learn that Renji's Bankai hasn't even been his true Bankai because
yeah, I
his,
figured.
his Zanpakuto does not feel comfortable with
Also-
granting him his full power.
I loved the fact that Byakuya was like, yeah, I'm going to use my Bankai so you can take him out afterwards. And then they're like, oh, they stole my Bankai.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And then
The fact that they were stealing Bankais, I was just like, oh, no.
that'll get resolved. I think that we'll get through the resolution of that.
I think
I assumed we would get through at least that.
I mean, Urahara is Urahara. Like Kisuke, Mr. Hat and
Well,
Clogs,
I thought
put in that work.
I thought maybe the guy from Squad Zero would do something. Really, nothing?
It's Kisuke.
That's kind of upsetting because you'd think the person that invented Zanpakuto would be like, oh, by the way, to get your Bankai back.
Nope, it is Kisuke.
it's always Urahara.
Yeah, that man, Mr. Hat and Clogs.
He's the most important character in Bleach.
He's the most important side character. I'll give
Well,
you that.
actually,
Yeah.
well, I mean, the whole reason
Let's not
behind
get into this again. No, I agree with you. He's 100% a side character.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole reason behind. No, he's actually the main.
If someone says Ichigo is not the main character,
Oh,
of Bleach, I would
punch them in the face.
I would love to hear their reasoning.
He's on. I'm pretty sure he's on. He's like, yeah, he's on box set 1,
2.
He's on box set 3, and I know he's on box set 2 because I
Two's
have
behind 3.
Yeah.
2. Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
But here's a question though: Are you, since you have it all, are you going to read it?
No.
You're just going to straight.
I'm not going to read
Yeah,
it because
yeah.
you guys have told me, like, hey, it gets rushed. So instead of, like, reading it and being
It
a
might
little...
still get rushed in the anime. I don't know.
I'm hoping it doesn't,
don't
though.
think so.
I'm hoping for better.
I think the ratings are good enough that if they want it, if they came out right now, right? They said it's like a 3-course thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they came out and said, you know what, fellas, we're trying to really, do it justice. We're gonna do 4. No one's gonna be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
No,
I think
they'd be
everyone's
like,
gonna be
"Oh."
like. Everyone's gonna be like.
Let's go.
Yeah, basically.
And so I think that they have the opportunity, and I think that it will be put down as like one of the best
Also,
comeback stories they got.
I feel like this season has reintroduced characters from literally every season. Like, you
Yeah.
literally get the gatekeeper guy to show up and
You do.
wreck some of his buddies while being mind controlled, I guess.
It's a lot of characters that were introduced. come
And
back.
also, goddamn Aizen. He is
Aizen.
such a menace. I love him so much.
Aizen's the best villain on Bleach.
actually, Aizen might be the most important side character.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm
100%.
waiting on him to do some
100%.
stuff.
I mean, especially like towards the end.
100%.
Also, I love when they went.
And Ginjo.
Aizen is what Frieza should have been to Goku. I said what I said.
I agree with that. But also, I love when Shunsui, is that his name?
Shinsui.
Yeah. He goes to the council and he's like, yeah, I need Zenpachi to fight Unohana, you know? And they're like, no, we let him practice kendo for a day one time and said no. I was like, a day?
24 hours.
24 hours. Yeah, and then she's like, nope, I have to do this because she realized she's the reason why he's not able to realize his true power.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know if you noticed this, but they cut after he learns the name of his Zanpakuto.
Oh.
They cut to the little pink-haired girl, and she's gone. There's
Interesting.
There's a reason
Interesting,
for that.
isn't that, Rex? Rex, isn't that interesting?
Mhm.
It's an interesting thing.
It is.
Cool.
We know.
We know.
Fuck you both.
We know that it's because she's
And then, like, the people that are watching are like, it's,
We-
it's interesting, isn't it?
We know.
We know.
No wonder she didn't have good directions. She was a sword.
She was, she's his Zanpakuto
Allegedly.
spirit.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
No, we're gonna. No.
Okay, I have a question though. Like, just think in the grand scheme of anime.
Yeah.
How weird is it gonna be, right? Like 10 years from now, okay? Like, cause you know the hype's gonna be died down and all that.
Hopefully.
If someone discovers Bleach the anime
Mm-hmm.
and they fucking watch it, right, and then they get to the jump of this season, isn't it gonna be fucking a whiplash?
Yeah,
It is.
If
because
they
it's-
don't know shit about, like, they don't know any type of anything, and they're just like, Bleach, I hear that's pretty good, and they're like, oh, look at this old school fucking, wait a minute. What the fuck happened in this
Yeah.
season?
No,
Why-
because like it's
The
gonna be-
animation's got to.
What the fuck happened?
10 years from now, they're still probably gonna look at it and be like, you know what? Could have been better.
No, dude.
They're
no.
100% gonna
100%.
say-
10 years from now, they're gonna look at it and they're gonna be like, it's not realistic enough. It's too 2D.
Dude, whatever. I love the fact that they're
In
going
10
through
years, you're gonna
mass
be
murdering.
In 10 years, you're gonna be watching
good.
anime and like fucking VR.
Yeah,
all right?
you're gonna watch it on
I'm
Apple
inside the
Vision.
anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
You're
Yeah.
just watching it from the main character's point of view.
I think
That would be disturbing.
I wouldn't want to do that.
I think
I
if,
wouldn't either.
if anime keeps up with its popularity,
Especially if I was watching Berserk.
but I think I think anime, if it keeps up the popularity worldwide, I think we're gonna run into, and we've kind of already had it with like Dragon Ball Kai and stuff, but
Reproducing old anime.
I think that's gonna happen because I think 4x3, there's going to be a generation, if they don't already exist,
Yeah.
where they're like black bars on the side of my screen.
I mean, they're already.
Go
Listen,
fuck
I'm gonna
yourself.
keep you. I'm gonna
That
keep
already
it a
exists.
$150 with you.
Jesus Christ, you're there.
I'm there.
No, dude, I love old 4x3.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
I'm okay. I don't hate it, but like, it's not my preferred.
What I'm saying is we're gonna hit a generation that sees that.
And
It's
it's
just
like,
it's
nope.
just like kind of, I'm sure it's like black and white. The black and white
Dude,
color.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't bother me, but what I'm saying is there is probably a generation or people out there that if they see the black and white
They're like,
stuff,
I'm out.
if it's not done for artistic,
Yeah, I
like
was
the
about to say,
Lighthouse or some shit.
Oh, I was gonna say there's some movies and TV shows even I feel like actually do better if they're in black and
Well,
white.
Oppenheimer, the new one coming
Yeah.
out, it flux back and forth between black and white and color.
Nice.
Christopher Nolan says it's something to do with. Listen, I like him as a director, but that dude is.
He's got-
It's
Oh.
very artsy in a way.
I was just gonna say like, especially with like horror stuff, I feel like if it's in black and white, it does better. At least to me,
because it hides the fake.
it
the
does.
fake.
It hides it so well.
It hides the fake.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies is black and white. It's The Hustler with Paul Newman. I love that
Oh.
movie. I love that movie a lot. But anyway, I do think that if it keeps up with the popularity, it's only a matter of time when we're old men sitting in our lazy boys recording episode 1000 of Anime Unraveled. You know?
That would only be like realistically. No, that would.
Yeah. We'll be old as shit.
Let's see, 52 episodes a year,
Yeah. Episode 1000.
1,000,
Listen,
It's fine. It's not
10,
hard.
20 years.
I'll be senior citizen discount.
Will you? 20 years? No, you won't.
Oh, no, I won't. Ha ha! I'm still young. Boys, you want to go jump out of an airplane?
Hell
Let's
yeah,
just
brother.
fucking do
I'm
this.
always down to
Let's
jump out
do
of a
this,
perfectly
man.
good airplane.
thank you.
Hell yeah.
You're already broken.
You know what?
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to jump out. I don't want the extra parachute. I only want one shot, one opportunity.
Or are you Eminem?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
so I thought about this. Or I didn't think about this. So I was listening to
Dungeons and
Dragons. This
Yeah,
one
how
was
did
Dungeons
you
and
know?
Daddies this time. This was not
Motherfuckers
NADPOD. This was
always
not
listen.
NADPOD this time. This was Dungeons and Daddies. So I was listening, and one of the items that they got was it was like the Anna sword or something like that, or this sword of Animus.
Sure.
And basically, the character that got this weapon, it can turn into any sword from anime because this character's a big anime nerd.
Okay.
Like they play like their actual like player character loves anime. So the sword can turn into any sword from popular anime so long as you properly like mimic the like attack or the attack name.
So it's like Gintama.
Kind of. But basically, like,
I mean, Gintama copies everything.
Hey, boys, Gintama. Coming up.
Coming up.
Gintama's like, oh, copyrights?
So
Fuck you.
all I'm thinking to myself is, dude, if this was me, and they made it to where, like, you have to do a different anime attack every single time.
Oh, so, like, once you use the Kamehameha, it burns that card. You can't do it again.
Yeah, you got to use
Well, wait,
use
so
a new one.
could you use multiple different moves from the same show, though?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, then you
As long as it is an anime move.
You could do all of the Batosai's moves.
You could do
be
all
a
the
Slayer of
Bankais.
Men.
Just run through the Bankais, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd have a good list of
Yeah,
sword moves.
you got-
Or guts.
Zoro.
Although I'm trying to remember,
Oh,
I
dear
can't
God.
remember 100% if it just says any or if it's main character. Because if that's the case, you've
Oh.
got a much smaller list.
Yeah, you got a small window
Yeah,
there.
Can't use Zoro.
Can't use Zoro.
Want to go down this road, Rex? Want to go down this road?
I know.
Wearing the shirt. I think it lists all his moves on the back, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
fancy.
I'm not going to stand up. I'm too lazy.
Are you?
Fuck yeah.
Understand.
Look at this guy.
But if it isn't, there it is. If it isn't just like main character moves, like yeah, an extensive list. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no choice. I have to start with a good old fashioned Getsuga Tensho.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's
Like-
the first one.
It'd
Yeah,
be up
100%.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the DM. I'm like, you know how I have to start this. I got a sword move.
Does
have to start it.
Guts have sword moves?
Technically, no. His sword moves is
Can I just
attach-
say Guts swing?
Yeah, basically. Because
No,
he
because
literally,
it has to be like an ultimate or like it has to be like a
Like in a
signature
fighting
attack.
game, it has to
Yeah,
be
like
like
a
the
signature or ultimate attack.
Okay,
yeah.
so you could do all of the Batosai's moves since they all have like names and shit.
Yeah,
But
it's gotta
no,
have
with Guts, like they put so much realism into the way that he fights.
He's not going to be out there being like, fucking 1,000-yard slash.
No, he literally is sitting there like attaching giant stones to his sword to train so he can cut through demons. You know,
Fucking right.
Right.
fucking beast.
But yeah, so
monster.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, so I would look at the DM and I'd be like, listen, if I do something from Bleach, will you let me do it like where I go straight up, Bon Kai, and then go at it? And if the DM says, yeah, I'll give you inspiration for it, I'm all in.
I mean,
Why
if-
would they say no, though? That's the thing.
You
Well,
might have some.
Some's overpowered. You could use Byakuya's
Well,
fucking
no.
Bankai.
So no matter what happens, it only deals like a set. Like no matter what attack you use, it only deals like originally the person that sent in this item. They were like, "Hey, it deals like 4d12," and the DM was like, "No, it does 2d12."
Yeah, you
Or
got to
1d12.
cap it, man. Because
Yeah.
like you said, you could.
Yeah,
you could
there's
break,
some-
Byakuya's?
Yeah, you could break the whole world.
Easily.
So, sounds fun.
I would do it.
When are we gonna do D&D?
I don't know.
We should.
You want to?
I do.
Okay. I mean, we already gather here Saturday.
We do.
I mean,
but it would have to be. Here's the thing. I don't know. Fuck all. I tried that one time,
yeah,
and then I said, "Kill me, kill my
I
character."
could.
in game in Minecraft.
I can make it. I can make it so easy to explain. Like, there's a
Well,
very.
my thing is, I think the only way it works, right? One, we could set up cameras, so if you're interested, let us know in the comments. But
I need more people.
it would have to be a way to where it's very like set in the sense of
A one shot maybe.
a one shot, or there's perfect breaks that we only could do it like an hour, each
Yeah.
time.
Oh, you realize that, like, for a campaign and stuff, like,
I
Bryson.
don't realize shit.
Hang on, let me finish. So, Bryson, I know that you sometimes listen or watch these, so like, sorry for calling you out like this, buddy. Love you. He's terrible.
Hello, Bryson.
He's absolutely horrendous.
I don't
at
think you're
cutting
terrible.
off.
I think you're great.
No, I think he's a great person, but
Yeah.
he's absolutely horrendous at like cutting a session off.
Yeah,
Like last session we played, because I've got D&D tomorrow.
right.
Last session we played, he straight up said, "All right, we're here, and here." It's like 9:45, and I'm like, Bryson, Sarah is waiting for me at my house. We have to call it.
Yeah, we have to.
I have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's really bad about like, and I mean that's just when you're having fun. like,
Absolutely. You don't want it
But
to end.
I-
When I'm watching John Wick, I want it to continue.
The other
Yeah.
thing is you guys have to understand. I can set up a one shot on the computer. I have Roll20, which is a digital
Would
D&D
we have to
tabletop.
also get Roll20?
You could just log in. I already have all of the main books and everything.
It'd be easy to capture because you would have your camera, you would have your camera. We'd have to figure out your camera.
Well, it was more my mic.
But the
it
other
was your mic.
the other
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
is I wouldn't
I got
wanna,
that figured out
I
now, I
wouldn't
think.
just want to run a one shot with just you two. There would have to be at least one or two others.
Okay. Well, we could figure it out. Cliff. We should get Cliff.
I don't know if Cliff would be down for D&D.
Cliff might be down for D&D.
I
Cliff, let us
I
know.
can ask him.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll be in the dungeons
That's
later.
what I'm saying.
We can
I'll
talk.
ask him.
Hey, you know who would? Josh.
Oh yeah,
Josh would be in.
but his wife would not. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
no.
It's fine.
No.
It'll be fine. Hey, it'll buff out.
It'll buff out.
I was
Yeah,
about to
it'll
say
buff out. But yeah, no, we can figure that out. But that would be interesting. I would like to do it. The only way I would do it though is if there are clean breaks.
I mean,
'cause
literally-
I don't think I personally, myself personally, could sit for like a 6-hour.
Yeah,
campaign.
No. Like
I
if
couldn't
I
do
were to do it, it would be like hour and a half, and then like no matter where we are at the end of that hour and a half, even if we're in the middle of a combat, I'd be like, all right, that's it.
Yeah, and that's
That's
how
the
I
kinda
could
stuff,
do it.
yeah.
That's how I could do it.
And I mean, like that's
because
that's
that's
how
why-
all these D&D podcasts that I listen to are.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
that's why I can't get into like MMOs nowadays
Right.
because some of the boss fights you'll be there for hours.
Right.
Speaking of MMOs,
Yeah.
speaking of MMOs, fellas, we have dived into an MMO.
It's not an MMO.
It kind of is.
No.
Oh, you talking about the good old
I'm
Diablo?
I'm talking
about-
about what's behind you
Yeah,
right
behind
there.
you.
No,
Rex.
no, there's nothing on that screen. Don't look that way.
We have gone to hell, and we have survived, kind
Yeah.
of.
We have.
Yeah, we have.
I
We-
not only survived, thrived.
Yeah, I
thrived.
mean you have for sure.
Dude,
Not,
I am.
not I.
am massive right now. My strength is almost 500.
Yeah, his stats scare me because I'm nowhere near it.
Hey, I did an over power thing.
Yeah.
40K.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
he's
you know the worst part? You could hit one boss and it might go. "Eh."
Hey, guess what? I killed the butcher
yeah.
Oh, did you?
by myself.
He defeated the thing that's been
What did he
hunting
give you?
me.
Legendary, but it wasn't good.
Oh, trash.
Um,
Sadness.
So we 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
talked about how Diablo 4 was coming out.
Yeah, it's coming out, and if you wonder, like if now that you know, spoilers. If you go back and watch the last 2 episodes, and seemed like it was in the same day.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
because they were.
We may have seemed a little tired in one of those.
Because we needed that weekend.
We
off.
needed the following weekend to do nothing but play Diablo.
Early
Yeah.
access,
Yeah,
Early
early
access.
access, dude.
Yeah,
Early
we did
access.
have early. We started on Thursday. We played like 3-4 hours Thursday
Yeah.
night.
It's been
4 or
so-
5 hours Friday night.
It's been so fucking.
12 hours Saturday.
I didn't play 12
No,
hours.
it wasn't
Saturday.
12 hours.
I played
It was a
12
lot, though.
I played about 12 because I woke up at about noon and then I didn't get off until like almost midnight, 11 or midnight.
No.
Yeah.
I did
And
not
then
do that.
Sunday, you and I were on most of the day.
We were.
Well, on and off.
I
I
was
did
not.
most of the map work.
Yeah, it's been so fun. If you don't know, Diablo, fucking fun.
So we dove in. And I mean, it technically is a massive multiplayer online.
There is PvP.
There's PvP, and in the cities, there's other people.
Yeah,
like
that's
it is,
true.
it is technically massive.
It's
It's
MMO
kind of.
light. It's MMO
Yeah.
light.
It's technically an MMO because there's all kinds of people online, and you can run into other people online.
Oh, yeah, some of those names. Hilarious.
Hilarious.
It's hysterical. So, as you know, everyone knows there was a race to get to level 100 in hardcore.
Yes.
We did not decide to do that.
No, because I'm not a monster. I got
Yeah.
shit
No.
to do.
We have jobs.
We have
Yeah.
jobs.
I mean-
well,
I have a job. I just can't go to it. The doctor
It's
said
so
no.
funny that he said it though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, I went to the doctor yesterday to see if I could get approved to go back to work, and
Right,
he's
right.
like, "No."
They just said no.
Yeah. Essentially, he was like,
Try again.
"With where you're at, I don't feel like you're ready for work."
Especially your specific job.
Well, yes,
Yeah, it's
especially
hard.
my specific job, but also he was like, "I think you still have some things going on," and
Well, yeah. From what we talked about, we're not going to talk about on the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
You definitely do
yeah.
have some other
So
stuff going on.
he was just like, "I'll see you again in like 2 months, but if you feel like you're up to working before then, just give me a call and we can make a kind of a workaround." I was like, "Okay."
all right. Bet.
Give you a new shoulder blades.
No, the workaround would be like they count me as partially disabled, not like fully, but like a percentage disabled.
Yeah.
And if anything happens, they'd send me back to get surgery.
All right.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay, well,
that
that
works.
that might be what ends up happening. Who knows?
Who
Okay.
knows? But so we deep dove, stayed
Deep
down,
dove.
stayed in there. Now
And
we
for
do-
me, it's a big deal.
it is
like,
Oh, yeah,
you
because
can't really
time
commit to
commitments.
video games.
I can commit to the. Here's the thing. Here's a little backstory of me. I love these types of games. I like when the numbers pop off the enemies. Makes me feel good.
So here's what's hilarious.
Don't give a fuck all. I can't tell you what happened in the story.
Yeah, the story.
No.
Got nothing for
That's
you.
what I was getting to. So we all started. We have a pact. No story without the boys.
Here's the thing.
You're kidding.
I got really bored.
Did you guys complete more story?
Here's the thing.
Did you guys complete the campaign?
Listen. What happened was.
Don't worry, you'll be the leader next time. It'll be fine.
We've been waiting to tell you on this podcast.
Wow.
Listen. it got-
Betrayed.
Wow. You know how off? You know that whole day when it was just me on the game myself?
Yeah,
I wanted to,
I know.
and I waited for you guys.
You're a better person than me.
Well, I'm done with Diablo.
No.
Yep, I'm done.
Why? You gotta keep going.
We waited. I waited. For
I
you
know. It was fucked up. It's fucked up.
But the thing is, you're actually right at the
You're
end.
right at the end though.
guys. No.
You're
I'm
done.
done.
You're never gonna
I'm
play.
deleting it.
You're not deleting it.
Watch. I
No.
will send you a snap. I will send you a
Why?
video.
Why
Why
would
are
you
you
do that?
deleting it?
Because
Why? Because
I
you're
waited
hurt?
for the boys, and the boys didn't wait for me.
Yeah.
The boys abandoned me.
Actually, we did wait, but then
Then a third party did not. And,
Well-
yeah.
Are you the third party?
No, I'm not the third party.
Was it Cliff? Tracks.
betrayal.
Yeah,
Also, this is after Peppers literally was like, well, in tense situation, I would not do well. Because he immediately was like, you guys are trying to play a trick on me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I did do this. I found something out about myself, right?
Yeah, what's that, Pep?
I found a lot about myself in those few moments, but I got a new wallpaper because I just like to switch it up, and it's JoJo's theme.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I know.
But the music.
But the
banger.
music, banger. Didn't know it played music.
I can't stand when my wallpaper
Here's the
papers
thing.
play the music.
I didn't know it played music. Thought it didn't. Right.
All right.
So
Because-
I launched Diablo.
Yeah, he'd been playing Diablo.
Yeah, and so we're in a Discord and we talk. If you remember, I mean, you're gonna delete the game, so you're gonna forget. But
Yeah, 100%. I was abandoned.
I needed to get to fucking level 3 to get the nightmare. Okay, I got some stuff that can make nightmare dungeons now. Listen,
I don't have that.
Listen, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
The sorry's not gonna cut it.
Well, I'm sorry. But anyway, so we're in Discord and we're playing Diablo. You remember Diablo?
No, I don't. Actually. I just, as a matter of fact, I just wiped all of that from my memory.
What
it was a
even is-
quick delete. It wasn't just off my PC. It was from my brain.
But yeah, so whenever they talked, the dun 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 dun, but I could, but it sounded like, dude, it sounded like it was coming out of a VHS player from the 90s. So I couldn't, and I was like,
He couldn't put his finger
this
on it.
fucking sounds so familiar. And then like Cliff or him would talk and be like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun. And I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Are you guys fucking with me, man?
Yeah, he literally
Like
was
immediately.
like,
So you just had a meltdown.
Dude, I was like, all right, like I get it, it's a funny joke. I'm all about the comedy, like it's cool. But this was like 10 minutes, and I was like, all right, if one of you's doing it, like I'm over it. You know
So
what I'm saying?
because you use wallpaper engine, right?
Yeah,
The
correct.
fucking worst part is you have to mute the music in wallpaper engine.
yeah.
So it mutes, but apparently through Discord it sent a signal or something. So
Mine doesn't do that, and both of my wallpapers
mine
are audio.
used to not do that, but it was with this wallpaper specifically. So anytime we're like dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
I was like, you motherfuckers, dude, what the fuck?
Are you sure it wasn't Cliff with the soundboard?
And that's what I
That's
said.
what he thought it was.
Dude,
Yeah, he was pointing fingers so hard.
I turned on Cliff so fucking hard. Like, immediately. Dude, immediately. I was like, fuck you, man. Like, all right, it's funny joke. I'm done. I'm over it.
I
I'm
was
done.
like, this is something he would do, but
Yeah.
no.
And so he went to walk the dogs, and then it started going again. And I was like, what the fuck? And
so
I-
then you were like, huh.
and then I minimized Diablo, and then it started playing. I was like, oh my God. It's my wallpaper.
Have you apologized to Cliff yet?
Here's the thing. Cliff came in. I was like, Cliff, I just want to say I'm sorry. And he was like, I'll be honest with you. It'd be something I'd do. Like, like he accepted it. But then I told Rex and Cliff both. I said, well, now we know. If we're ever in a high tense situation, I'm turning on y'all motherfuckers
Immediately.
Like, kill me first in game in Minecraft. But yeah, like
In Diablo.
Yeah, in Diablo. You remember Diablo?
No, I don't.
What
You're
even is
right
that?
there at the end. Like it is 2 missions.
I was betrayed.
You were not betrayed.
I was betrayed.
You were not betrayed.
I was betrayed.
You were not betrayed.
I guarantee you. The people will be like, so you guys made a promise to not play any more story, and then the
We-
night that he says, hey, I have plans with my girlfriend tonight, you guys say, well, we're going to complete the story.
No.
And the people are going to be like, yeah, you guys betrayed him.
There was a small betrayal. I'll give you that. It was
small.
small.
It wasn't. It was large.
It was not
In
large.
my
The
heart,
knife
it
in
was
my
like-
back
Yeah,
feels like
100%.
it's quite large.
It wasn't large.
It was.
It was just. It happened so quickly. I couldn't catch myself.
So it was like you
Pat,
tripped.
are you
and-
telling me that you're the guy that, like, if you got caught having an affair, you're just going to be like, I tripped and fell into her?
Yes.
That's how it happens.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks 100%.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
See the soap on the floor?
Listen, I only have so much self-control. That's the problem. I was pushed to my limit. I had walked that world so long.
He actually did finish the map.
Do you have the map 100%?
Yes.
I got to do the bottom left area, and then I'll have it all 100% discovered.
He somehow got all of Hawazar. I was like, how do you even do that?
I have all of Hawazar done.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was the one area we couldn't get
We
to.
did that.
Did
With
we?
the snake, the big snake quest.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, see?
I
The
forgot
massive
about that.
snake. Yep.
Yeah,
that
it-
completed like literally once I get World Tier 3, I will get the next I will have the next point for Forgotten Peaks and Hawazar.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
have the fourth point.
because when you click over to 3,
Mhm.
that's why I got immediately the extra potion, immediately the max oobles,
Yep.
because I had already done it, and
Yep.
it said, here you go.
So
So that's at least nice, though.
Also,
I am glad that it,
Tristan, save your oobles.
yeah,
save 'em.
Save them. Do not gamble.
Don't gamble at all.
I know it's hard for you. I called a guy about you earlier.
what?
I was like, listen, I got a friend. I'm about to stab him in the back, so I don't know how long we're going to be friends, but like I have a friend right now currently until he finds the secret out. He needs help. He's got a
So wait, what
he's
if-
got an ooble problem.
So I guess that
Oobles can get you sacred gear,
Yes.
so you might as well save.
and
but I can only carry 500 of them, and I'm almost at that limit now.
Well, just
I would say kind of balance your max out until we, if you want me to be there with you.
I don't.
Wow, you don't even want to see my face?
No,
Why?
because you betrayed me.
he'll,
I
he'll
didn't-
wear,
Stab me in the back.
he'll wear a mask. You
I'll
know?
wear a
You won't even
mask.
see it.
I'll wear a mask. You won't know I'm here. I'll play with my level 18 guy.
Nope.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Bringing the level 18 into Nightmare.
Hey, brothers.
Butcher just shows up the second the level 18 is there.
Gave you the
Done.
chop.
But yeah, so but I would balance it out, and then when you click over, that's when you start getting sacred gear. And like I said, I had a blue, which is not even a rare.
No, that's
Be like
yeah,
plus
a
plus
magic.
110 what I had on legendary. It was disgusting.
Well, yeah, because it's the higher world tier. It makes sense. You got to start from scratch again.
Yeah, and then when you turn dungeons, I haven't done that yet. I don't know how long I'm gonna wait, but I will wait for a certain amount of time.
Well, I'm not even going to be able to get on this weekend, so you might as well not.
Why? Oh yeah, you got.
I have.
You got stuff. I know you got stuff.
Yeah, D&D, and
Well, think about that. You're winning at life. I'm winning at Diablo.
He
Who's really winning? You.
he's somehow winning way ahead of the rest of us because his stats scare me. Like the highest stat I have is like 200, and he was like, "Oh, that's like the average of my stats."
It's
Like-
very average. My intelligence is like almost 3,
Yeah,
and I don't even fucking use that.
most of my stats are like 100 at most.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't because you don't use.
I'm
any
dumb as
spells.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also what helps is once
Well, I
you.
think your intelligence stat also just does your is skill damage.
Yeah.
Well, intelligence does resistances.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do
That's
need
what
that.
it
Hey,
is.
you definitely need it
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're up there.
I'm in their face, dude.
Yeah.
Me and the butcher were We were like you. Bringing it back to the anime, Yu Yu Hakusho, where he stabbed the knife. We were just standing
Yeah.
at each other.
I mean, that's why I figured it would be. And I was
We
like,
were
that's
just-
why I think a barbarian would be the only one because he is a barbarian. Essentially.
So from what I've read, one of the best solo classes is actually the rogue.
Really?
I can see that.
Yep.
I can see that.
That's insane.
Because
actually
it can
the
do
rogue.
some stuff.
The dude that is a completely solo player has
He's a beater. I got you.
fought the level 100 pinnacle boss with a rogue, and it took them 30 or 45 minutes to just get to the first gem of the health bar down.
That hurts my soul.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was before they lowered the health and increased the damage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they lowered the pinnacle boss's health, but increased the damage.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Too bad Tristan's not going to be there.
No,
'Cause, you know,
you're not gonna have the Winions.
wow.
Sad.
I want the Winions.
Well,
Wow.
the Winions don't want you anymore.
Okay, what if I sneak in and break into your home?
Wouldn't be hard.
Exactly.
We leave the front door.
That's what I'm
unlocked
saying.
all the
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Really, what you need to put out there on the internet. By the way, my door's unlocked.
And
GeoGuessr, here you go.
yeah.
Have at it, because like the second I hear that door open and everyone that I know is coming over is at my house, you're just getting shot, no questions asked.
No questions. But
In Minecraft.
We
yeah,
do
in
have
Minecraft,
this-
in Minecraft.
Yeah.
But yeah, I break into your home.
All right,
All right, I log
it's
on.
not gonna go well for you.
I log onto the computer.
You'd have to re-download it at that point.
It's not. It's still on there right now.
You're not gonna beat me home.
You have to go somewhere after this.
I can go home first.
Can you?
You
Can
gotta
you?
go see the dolphins and the penguins. Hey, stick your head in there in the penguin thing. It's pretty cool.
I've been to the aquarium. All right,
Yeah, I've been to the aquarium a ton.
and I'm gonna tell you, I'm only going for her.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
You can go one time and you're like, I've gotten all the experience here I need.
I'll tell you what ruined the aquarium for me. I was hanging out with a
The
girl.
people?
No. I was hanging out with a girl that worked the
The
aquarium.
kids.
No, actually not.
Wow.
Hanging out with a girl that worked the aquarium so I could get in for free.
Yeah.
And it was during college when I was up there all the time.
Yeah.
And so I just hang out at the aquarium.
All right.
Boy, you can only see so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
I've seen it all one time, and
Yeah.
I'm like, hey,
yeah.
I've done it.
She was
That's
like,
a big sheet of
she
glass.
started asking, like, you coming to the aquarium? No. No,
No, I'm afraid not.
I would rather do so much other things. Like, even painful things. I would rather step on
Now, if they
nails.
let me pet an
Step
otter,
on Legos.
Yeah.
if they let me pet an otter, hang on a second.
Yeah, the one benefit I will tell you about that whole situation is because it was right when they were getting the dolphin show that they have now.
Yeah.
And I got to go to friends and family night. So it was like their first time. The dolphin seemed very excited about the whole thing. And I was also excited. And then I saw that show once and said,
Hey.
never have to do it again.
Nope.
I'm good.
I never have to read
No, now if they're like, hey, you can come meet and greet some otters, I'm all in.
Yeah.
I love an otter. I love otters.
I actually gave one of my professors. Should I say that? All right, fuck it. I'm not gonna say. I gave one of my professors tickets to swim with dolphins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Didn't ever have to go to that class.
That's amazing.
A the whole way through. Just knocked me right on through. He was like,
You ever think that's part of the reason why that school shut down?
fucking right. Yeah, dude, they were doing all
Dude,
sorts
that-
of shit.
That's cool.
That's not the only story I have. It's the only story I'm comfortable in sharing.
Also, dude, that's every college.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if you're like at a state university or not. Like, every college, I feel like
That
is
was
like
high school for me.
Yeah.
My senior year, I would just be like, hey, I don't want to come to this class. I'll bring you like a Chick-fil-A biscuit every other day. And they were like,
All
all
right.
right.
I literally had one.
Passed with a B average in like PE because I took a nap and went to get them
So
food.
I don't want to fucking do this.
I didn't want to be at school.
No,
I hated school.
Same.
one of my capstones to help my grade a bit. I helped my professor build her house.
All right.
All right.
But I think also she was a friend.
I bet she was.
Yeah. No, just a friend.
I bet she was.
No, for real, just a friend.
Did he just go? Yeah.
Yeah, and no, he did. It was a perfect time. Yeah.
Just a friend.
I hear you, dude. Hey,
Sure.
Hey, brother. Hey, I don't. Hey.
Anywho,
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
By the way,
Yeah.
Peppers, you recently released a video about Viz's new releases, right?
I did, Rex.
Yeah.
Thank you for
So, getting back to manga,
Uh-huh.
I actually saw where Dark Horse is doing something really neat. They're releasing a manga that's by a guy that's from Greece.
Really?
Yeah.
Grecian manga.
Yeah,
all right.
he has released it on Webtoon. The guy's name is Mangaka Odi,
Okay.
kind of like Odysseus, I guess.
Love webtoons.
And which,
there's been some good stuff that come out
Tower
of
of
Webtoon.
God.
Yeah, he's been He's only
high school.
God of High School.
yeah, he's only 21 years old. Been releasing on Webtoon, and now they're actually gonna physically produce his manga.
What's it called?
It is Tomahawk Angel.
All right.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, I was just like, when I first, the only reason I found out about it is because I was going through reels on Instagram, as I do.
As you do.
And
It's how everything gets found out.
yeah, the actual artist of it was like, hey, my manga is actually going to get a physical release thanks to Dark Horse. You guys should check it out. And he was like, it's one of the first Greek manga that's ever going to exist. And I was like, that sounds badass. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, dude. I'm always down for. I think it's really cool in the world that we live in. I know Rex. You love the world we live in. Rex, any thoughts?
Yeah. Any thoughts? Hey, we haven't had a. Hey.
I had to fit it in there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, technically speaking, just going back real quick to Diablo with all the wildfires in New York being caught on fire, I've heard some rumors that it might be the government trying to control us. Rex,
any thoughts?
I mean, I did see satellite footage where all the fires started at the same time.
Of course you did.
I mean, weirdly enough. But the thing is,
Odd.
there's fires all across the world right now. So
Yeah.
something's going on.
Hey, you know where there is a fire? In my heart.
I was going to say in
Tristan.
Diablo.
For Tristan. It's in my heart. Look right here.
Mine's a lump of cold, unburning coal.
Hey, you know what happens to coal?
It catches on fire.
You can make it into a diamond.
Soaking wet.
You can make it
It's
into a diamond.
soaking wet.
Hey.
It's been sitting outside in the rain for 6 months.
Who became best friends with Sapulo? Don't tell me what's not possible. Okay? Don't tell me what's not possible.
You can't come back from this.
Oh, I can. I always can.
You can't.
Listen. Yes, I can. It just takes me time. Right now is not the time. We'll work through this. We'll go to counseling.
Next
make this
episode,
happen.
Anime Unraveled counseling.
Goes to therapy.
Honestly?
Hey,
For the content.
for the
alone.
That would be
content.
hilarious.
It would be pretty
No,
good.
because then the counselor's gonna start picking us all apart, and they're gonna
Oh,
be like,
dude,
they're
no.
gonna be like, Peppers, your commitment issues, they stem from this. And then I'm gonna look at them and be, listen, I've already gone through the whole therapy thing. I know what my issues are, and I know how to fix them. I just choose not to do everything to fix
And
them.
they go, man, the narcissism is strong with this
Yes.
one.
Listen, every day I wake up and I think, you know what? I could fight God.
And then throughout the day, you're like,
I could meet him too.
I'm ready.
it could go either way. It's a flip of a coin.
Well, I mean, meet and fight. You gotta meet him to fight him.
Exactly. Amen. Unless, well, yeah, because even if you were like a sniper in Minecraft, you would still have to kind of meet him. You'd have to look at him through the scope
Yeah, I guess.
in Minecraft.
What if therapists go about Rex?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm a
There's
broken
nothing
man.
wrong with him.
No,
There's too much.
There's too much.
There's too
because
much.
Well, physically, he's broken.
Oh, 100%.
now mentally I'm probably broken too because watching Bleach,
Yeah.
just the music again, I was just like, I'm having an emotional response.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
No, I was
I
just
don't
like,
ever have emotional
oh,
responses.
so good.
No, I gotta say, there have been times when like I've been watching an anime and like I'm like I feel a lump at the back of my throat. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Is this emotions?
I wonder if it's nostalgia driven. Like, I don't know, but
The only things that give me emotional responses is like random shit.
Bakuman.
No, yes.
Yes. But
But
that's also
Good
because
night, Poon Poon.
that's a little different.
That's designed to do
yeah,
that.
that's designed
like,
to do it. Bakuman, I feel like just hits a chord.
Yeah, with me specifically,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. I'd have to relate it to real life. I don't have an emotional response because of like nostalgia, I guess. is the
Well,
way.
I don't know. There's some stuff that's relatable.
In nostalgia?
No, just some Bleach in general. Like, also remembering, like, when you first watched it, all that.
See, I don't
Yeah.
have
What was
any of
going
that.
on in your life?
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Yeah, you didn't really have like
Yeah.
going through it like when it was releasing.
No,
Back in
in
the
any
day.
anime or manga, it's all new to me.
I mean, Dragon Ball.
I mean,
yeah, I guess Dragon
now
Ball.
you will in the future, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, looking back, you'll be like, I remember when I jumped backwards and did a backflip over my couch. Jiu-jitsu.
Hey, Jiu-Jitsu. Oh my god.
Hey, that's coming out soon.
I remember when I betrayed Tristan. Felt like yesterday.
Because it was yesterday.
That's what you think. Nah, I'm kidding.
It's like a week ago. Could you imagine?
That'd be wild.
Been hiding
How
this
would he
secret
have
this-
pulled that off?
He wouldn't have. Because it would have been like, hey, your world states are not the same as soon as I joined his game. And it doesn't say that, but now
Yeah.
it would.
No, it would. Yeah, I can't take it back. It's already done. That's what I'm saying. We have to live in this reality.
Yeah, we do.
We do. We have to.
You have to live in the reality that you betrayed me, and now it's gonna be uninstalled.
It's not gonna be uninstalled. Don't threaten me with uninstallation.
Oh, it's not a threat.
It's a promise. I know.
Promise.
I know. Who do you think would score the best at a therapy?
Score?
Yeah, isn't it a score? Don't they score you? Like, score the best means like
Probably me because I've already gone through it.
Be the most mentally healthy.
Yeah, be the most mental. I think me.
Have you ever been through therapy yet?
No.
Then no, you wouldn't.
But I don't.
It would be between me and Rex.
I was about to say I've been through therapy, but it was forced.
It would be between Rex and I. 100%.
Why do you think that? I think I have the best shot because I've never been.
No, that's exactly why you have the worst shot.
Also, bud,
what?
You got the baggage.
I got that. Well,
no, so you have to understand that one of the things about therapy is that like you go through and they go through a lot. They try and figure out what your trauma responses are, what your triggers are, and everything.
I don't have that many.
That you're consciously aware of.
You think I have unconscious?
I do think.
Dude, yeah, people
100%.
do have unconscious shit because I realized something that I didn't know. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't remember happened.
Yeah. Okay.
But I definitely did.
Yeah, like there's stuff that like you unconsciously would have like repressed, and that like a therapist will go through and they will say some things, and they just know what to look for in your body language and stuff to see what you react to.
Weird.
Yeah. The brain's a weird thing.
I mean, I didn't figure that out through therapy. I figured it out another way, but
I got you.
Yeah.
Therapy just helped me.
Better
We all
help.
know I need
Better help if you want to sponsor this
No,
episode.
no, I can't in good health condone BetterHelp actually.
What? Did they do something? Allegedly? All alleged? All alleged?
in Minecraft?
In
In Minecraft. No, this is an off-camera topic.
I got you. I got you. But yeah, no, I do feel like, I don't know.
Unreliable, let's just say that.
Okay, fair. But yeah, I don't know, man. I've always kind of wanted to do therapy. I just haven't. Just because I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I feel like I would, and this probably goes back to my commitment issues that I have.
Man, this got to be a deep episode, didn't it, people?
Yeah. Well, once you backstab your friend, you just go for it.
Yeah.
Going from there.
Laugh to keep from crying is what we say. But no, I just I feel like I couldn't trust him. You know, because I immediately turned on Cliff, and I like Cliff. I don't even know these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, but see, that's the thing. They're actually like used to that, because like they'll be like, well, this could be your problem, and then you could just fucking snap.
Yeah, be like, huh, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, and then they'll be like, see,
You think you're better than me?
You think you're better than me? You think you're better than me? Not me.
and then they'll say some shit, and you're just like, huh. Really good.
You sound just like my father. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
God!
I wish.
You calling from a from a collect call from.
What a weird fucking episode this has been.
Hey, we talked about some anime.
We did.
You were getting a collect call from. Would you like to accept the charges?
Nope, we're good.
Never.
Pass. Hard pass.
Speaking of the end of this episode, I think it's time we do wrap this one up.
Yeah.
Like Pep has done for all of his trauma and just locked it in a box. So
Right here. Here's my box. Weird.
If you're not already here, join us at youtube.com/AnimeUnraveledPod. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let us know if you think the betrayal is deepest.
Isn't it /@AnimeUnraveledPod?
Oh, damn.
It'll get you there. It'll get you there. If you like us in short bursts.
Like I like peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
I deserve that. I'm going to be honest with you. I accept my punishment. You can find us on the TikTok, Anime Unraveled Pod, on the TikTok, ticking and talking over there, just like our friendship. Bound to explode one day.
Eventually. Guys, if you guys are looking at this and like, wow, they all seem really mad at each other, it's all for good. It's all in good fun. Peppers is only going to get beat a little bit. Guys, it is the end of the episode.
I don't want these cameras to turn off. I'm scared what happens when they turn off.
It is
The
the end of
battery's
the
running out.
episode. It is my favorite part of the episode. It is a part of the episode where I tell you guys to please make sure to leave a review, like, and subscribe. It really helps us out. It really gets our name out in the algorithm and just gets us well known out there. Like Rex said, you can head on over to youtube.com/@AnimeUnraveledPod. Spotify, if you're listening to us, well, you can watch the animosity and the shark eyes I've been giving Peppers this entire episode there. And
They're
if you
so
just want
strong.
to
They're
listen
so
to
strong.
us while you're working, maybe.
Our
hey,
sultry voices.
you might, our sultry voices,
Hey.
my nasally ass, annoying
Hell
ass
yeah.
voice in your ear while you're
hey,
working.
Hey, I love it.
Go fuck you. Hey, come in close.
Hey,
come in close. Come in
Come close.
close. Hey, go fuck yourself.
I deserve this. I deserve this.